Welcome to Laksha Academy YouTube channel. Okay, this is the part 11 of body fluids and their circulation. Okay, in this part, we are going to cover important part topic, that is nodal tissue and fibrous skeleton of our heart. Okay, first let us talk about the fibrous skeleton of the heart. Like we have our body, our heart also has skeleton. Okay, we can the skeleton of heart consists of fibrous tissue. Wait a bit. A skeleton of heart consists of fibrous tissue and nodal tissue. Okay, it is not given in our textbook. Fibrous skeleton. Note down these points, very important. Skeleton of heart consists of fibrous skeleton and as well as nodal tissue. Fibrous skeleton. A horizontal fibrous plate is present between atria and ventricles. Okay, observe these two. As you know, every one of you. Okay, these two are the atria, and these two are the atria, and these two are the ventricle. Between the atria and ventricle, you can see one plate-like structure here. This is the fibrous skeleton of our heart. It is not given in our textbook. It is very, very important one. Okay, a fibrous skeleton, a horizontal fibrous plate, horizontal fiber, not vertical, it is horizontal fibrous plate between atria and ventricles. Atria are not anatomically connected with ventricle. This plate separating atria and ventricles anatomically. Okay, atria and ventricles are not connected anatomically because of presence of this fibrous plate. Okay, next point, this plate acts as an insulator to the electrical signals from the atria to ventricles. Okay, in the next we are going to discuss here nodal tissue. At that time, I will tell you electrical, what is action potential. Okay, those action potential, this plate acts as an insulator, which insulated to the electrical signals, insulated to the electrical signal from the atria to ventricle. It does not allow the electrical impulse to pass from the atria to ventricle. It is stopping here. It is acting as an insulator here. And base, it consists of, if you observe this plate, okay, in this plate there is a plate. I am taking one plate here. This plate has two openings here. Okay, this plate has one opening here and the other opening here. The plate has two, these are called atrioventricular openings, atrioventricular apertures. The right aperture is called rava, right atrio, sorry, RAV, right atrioventricular aperture. The left one is called lava, left atrioventricular aperture. Okay, this plate has two apertures, right atrioventricular aperture. The other one is the left atrioventricular aperture. Okay, these two are present in this plate. And what are the other functions of this plate? It supports the AV valves. Okay, what are AV valves? Atrioventricular. Remember, in the previous parts I have covered that AV valves, atrioventricular valves. Can you tell me? Can you remember what are the two AV valves? AV valves are present between the atria. Can you remember the tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve? Tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve are the AV valves, and they provide space. One more thing, and this this plate, the fibrous plate, provides space for the attachment of muscles. One, it has two openings, right atrioventricular aperture and left atrioventricular aperture. At those opening, there are valves. AV valves are also supported by this plate. And third one, it provides space for the attachment of muscle. Okay, that's about fibrous skeleton. I will take 1 minute to finish it quickly. Fibrous, it is a horizontal fibrous plate. It is a horizontal fibrous plate between atria and ventricles. The next one, atria are not anatomically connected. atria are not anatomically connected. For example, this is atria and this is ventricle. These two are not anatomically connected, but there is a there is a some there is something preventing. If there are atria and ventricles are not separated, they're not anatomically connected, they are separated by a plate-like structure. Okay, that plate is called as, what do we call that plate? This fibrous plate. And this plate acts as an insulated to the electrical signals from the atria to ventricles. It is acting as insulated to the electrical. It is not allowing the electrical signals to pass from the atria to ventricles. Why? Okay, I will tell you the reason later. And then next one, it has a two apertures. It bears a two apertures. The second next point, it supports the AV walls. Here there is a tricuspid wall. Here there is a bicuspid wall. And third one, it provides space for the attachment of muscles also attached here. Come to the next one. You can see the diagram here. There is a plate here. This plate has openings here, and there are tricuspid wall here. Bicuspid wall is present here. Okay, next, this is the diagram of fibrous skeleton of heart. Next, come to the nodal tissue. What is nodal tissue? Very topic. You haven't read this topic up to now. This is a new topic. You are not familiar with this topic. Okay, focus your attention here. The nodal musculature has the ability to generate action potential without any electrical stimuli. That means our heart is auto-excitable. If you take cockroach heart, that is called neurogenic heart. Okay, that means cockroach heart receives some nerve impulse from outside to contract. But our heart, without any electrical signals from the outside, it can contract and relax on its own. It is auto-excitable. Auto-excitable. Okay, nodal musculature. What is this nodal tissue? This nodal tissue I will show you here. I will show this is a nodal tissue present in our heart. Okay, this nodal tissue is nothing but our heart is made up of. Can you tell me what is the muscle present in our heart? You know. What is that? Cardiac muscle. Okay, some part of the cardiac muscle is modified into nodal tissue. This is the nodal tissue. This is it is distributed in our heart. How it is distributed in our heart? You can see that one here. Okay, this in various parts of the heart. This yellow color one, you can see this entire yellow color part is the nodal tissue. When we are talking about this one, what is the significance of this nodal tissue? That is our topic here. Okay, the nodal musculature has the ability to generate AP, action potential, okay, without any external stimulus, without any getting any nerve impulse from outside. Okay, that's why it is auto-excitable. This nodal tissue is nothing but modified cardiac muscle. It is not a nervous tissue. It is a modified cardiac muscle. However, the number of action potential that could be generated in a minute vary at a different parts of the nodal system. We will discuss this point later. Okay, this is a diagram which is representing the nodal tissue at a different place in our heart. Okay, nodal tissue, autorhythmic tissue. Autorhythmic tissue. Note down this point. Self-exciting tissue. Okay, on its own it can excite. Our muscle cells are excitable. When they receive stimulus, they can excite. But it is self-exciting tissue. Without any external stimulus, it can excite. For example, our muscles, skeletal muscles, also excitable. But without they require some stimulus. But here, without any external stimulus, they can excite. Okay, that's why it is a self-exciting tissue, autorhythmic tissue, and special type of myocardial cells. Myocardial cells or myocardial cells. This is the myocardial cells. Okay, specialized myocardial cells are present here. And here it consists of SAN node and conduct AV node and AV bundle or His bundle branches and Purkinje fibers. Okay, these all are the components of the nodal tissue. Let us take each one. Okay, first let us talk about SAN, sinoatrial node. Sinoatrial node can generate the maximum number of action potential, that is 70 to 75 action potentials per minute. What is the sinoatrial node? Where is it? Where is it located? Let us see here. This is a sinoatrial node. This is very important in our previous NEET exams also, which were asked from this topic. Sinoatrial location is, for example, if you take number of our heart. Okay, this is the right upper corner of the right atrium. Here there is a sinoatrial node is present in this point. SAN. It is abbreviated as SAN. It is also called as a natural pacemaker. Our heart is beating because of the sinoatrial node. It is a natural pacemaker. In some people, this pacemaker fails, and in those people they place artificial pacemaker in place of that. Okay, this is the sinoatrial node. Where is it? It is right upper corner of the right atrium. It is also called as pacemaker, natural pacemaker. Come here. Sinoatrial node, what can it do? It can generate action potentials, nothing but like a current. Okay, how many action potentials it can generate? As per NCERT textbook, this is the point. These are the points from NCERT textbook. As per NCERT textbook, it can generate 70 to 75 action potentials for 1 minute per minute. Okay, SAN is responsible for initiating and maintaining rhythmic contractile activity of our heart. The rhythm, lub, dub, lub, dub, the rhythmic contractile activity. The SAN is responsible for initiating, for starting, and for maintaining the contractile, rhythmic contractile activity of the heart is initiated and maintained by SAN. Therefore, it is called pacemaker, natural pacemaker. Okay, our heart nearly beats 70 to 75 times in a minute, average 72 times per minute. Okay, this heart can beat 70 to 75 times because this SAN is giving signals, action potential 70 to 75 times. For example, if it gives 100 action potentials per minute, our heartbeat increases to 100. That means it is mainly initiating and maintaining the rhythmic contractile activity of the heart. So that's about, you can see the sinoatrial node here. Okay, you can observe here, this is the sinoatrial node. Okay, this is the sinoatrial, it is producing some electrical signals there. It is producing some electrical signal. Look at this one like fire like thing produced here. It is coming to the AV node, and it is coming to the AV node. It is coming starting from the sinoatrial node, and next one again, see this one, it is coming from sinoatrial node to AV node. Now AV node, it is giving to the bundle of his. Now from the bundle of his, it is coming to the bundle branches. From the bundle branches, the current action potentials are going, you can see here, it is going to the Purkinje fibers. You can see the one part coming after the another part. First SA node is coming. Next, what part is going to come here? AV node. Then what is going to come here? Bundle of his. This is the next one. What is that? Bundle branches. And our next one, final one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, 5 structures you can observe here. The action potential coming from this one to this one. This is the 1, this is 2, and this is a 3, and this is 4, and this is the 5. Okay, you can observe here how this is very important. They ask the sequence, how the impulse is transmitted from action potential is transmitted from the AV node to Purkinje fiber. This is the sequence. Okay, therefore it is called pacemaker. Our heart normally beats 70 to 75 times per in a minute. Okay, right. Come to the next one. That's about sinoatrial node. Where is it? It is present in the right upper corner of right atrium. Right upper corner of the right atrium. Okay, next one. Here comes the next one. A specialized cardiac musculature, this is from the a specialized cardiac musculature called nodal tissue. This is nodal tissue also cardiac, as I told you in the previous slide. It is also a cardiac, specialized cardiac musculature is distributed in the heart. Some part in the right atrium upper corner, in the some part in the lower, and some part in the interventricular septum, some part in the ventricular musculature. Like that, it is distributed. Okay, it is not present in one place. A patch of this tissue called sinoatrial node is present in the right upper corner of the right atrium. I have already explained this point. A patch of tissue, a patch of tissue called sinoatrial node. I will show you again here. A patch of this nodal tissue called sinoatrial node is present in the right upper corner of the right atrium. Okay, that is the point here. Okay, sinoatrial node is present in the right upper corner of the right atrium near the opening of the superior vena cava. It is present right near the opening of the. This is the superior vena cava. This is present near the opening of the superior vena cava. Right. Okay, it is complete up to here. That is the location of sinoatrial node. We learned in this point where is sinoatrial node is located in our heart. Here comes the next point. Okay, this is a sinoatrial node. You can see this is the superior vena cava opening here. It is present near the opening of the superior vena cava. Okay, now we are coming to another one that is called as AVN, atrioventricular node. What is that? Atrioventricular node. Another mass of this tissue, which tissue? Nodal tissue, this is called AVN. It is abbreviated as AVN, atrioventricular node, is seen in the lower left corner of the right atrium. Again, I am drawing here right atrium. Okay, I told you earlier, okay, in the previous slide, in another slide, sinoatrial node is here. SAN is here, right upper corner. This is the right atrium. This is the right atrium. In the right atrium, this is the right upper corners. Here is the sinoatrial node. I am taking now another corner. This is the left lower corner. Left lower corner. This is the right upper corner. This is the left lower corner. And this, what is this corner? Left lower corner. So this is the right lower corner. This is the left lower corner. This is the left upper corner. Okay, again I say left upper corner. This one. This is the left lower corner, and this is right upper corner. This is the right lower corner. Like that, in this room, if you imagine this is a one room, there are four corners. In this corner, sinoatrial node is present, and in this corner, a node is present. Okay, another mass of nodal tissue called atrioventricular node is seen in the lower left corner of the right atrium, and it is at the posterior inferior region of the interatrial septum, in the region of the interatrial septum, close to the opening of the coronary sinus. It is close to the opening of the coronary sinus. What is meant by coronary sinus? Coronary sinus is a blood vessel, one vein, which brings deoxygenated blood from the walls of the heart to the, earlier you learned that point. Coronary sinus is a vein which brings deoxygenated blood from the walls of the heart and open here in this part, in this region. Okay, at that opening, this is another node is present. This is called, now we talked about this one. Okay, atrioventricular node is present here. Okay, that's about atrioventricular node. Now it divides into right. Okay, it is electrically connects the atria and ventricle chamber. It connects. It means atrioventricular node electrically connects atria and ventricular chambers are electrically connected by atrioventricular node. Next one, AV bundle and Purkinje fibers. It divides into right and left branches. These branches give rise to many fibers called. Okay, here you can observe here there is a bundle of his. Bundle of his. Okay, from the AVN, first again I will show you here. This is sinoatrial node. Sinoatrial node. This one. Okay, from again signal from here it comes to action potential comes to here. What is this one? AVN, atrioventricular node. From the atrioventricular node, the signals come to bundle of His. This is the name of the scientist. Bundle of His. From the bundle of His, the signals come to bundle branches. These two are called. Okay, here it is not labeled. These two are called BB, right bundle branch, left bundle branch. This right bundle branch goes to this one, okay, right ventricle, muscles of the right ventricle, and it divides into here. It forms structures called Purkinje fibers. Purkinje fibers. Okay, this is the sequence. AV bundle, the bundle, okay, AV bundle, otherwise called bundle of his AV bundle. These are called bundle branches, and again from them, what are from here? Purkinje fibers. It divides into right and AV bundle. AV bundle divides into two bundle. For example, this is AV bundle which divides into two bundle branches. Right bundle branch. This is right bundle. This is left bundle branch. From this branch, again some structures array. These are called Purkinje fibers. Understand? Okay, this is the baby bundle. The bundle divides into two branches. Bundle branches. This is one branch, and this is one branch. From these branches, again some structures arise here. Okay, these structures are called Purkinje fiber. These branches give rise to minute fibers called Purkinje fibers that extend through the ventricular musculature. Okay, these Purkinje fibers, AV bundle, a bundle of nodal fibers called atrioventricular bundle, AV bundle or His bundle. Okay, continue from the AV node. From the here there is a AV node into the interatrial septum. It divides. It divides into right and left bundle branches. These bundle branches give rise to minute fibers called Purkinje fibers. Okay, Purkinje fibers. Okay, those fibers extend throughout the ventricular musculature and walls of the respective sides. Okay, you can have this is the sinoatrial node, this is the AV node, and this is the AV bundle. The bundle divides into bundle branches, and from these bundle branches, Purkinje fibers arise, and they are supplied to the left muscles of the left ventricle and muscles of the right ventricle. Okay, that's about the nodal tissue, okay, which is distributed in our heart. In the next part, okay, I will talk about very important topic, that is cardiac cycle.